Hey guys, this video is for people who are charitable or of a charitable disposition, or however you put it. And as I mentioned before, this month is Dyslexia Awareness and Black History Month, and I think it'd be quite fitting. I try and support a school, I do my best to support a school in Kenya called Rare Gem School Kenya, which is mainly for dyslexics, but also some of their students have other learning disabilities, and some are refugees to Kenya. So anyway, so I thought I'd share the idea to try and encourage people to donate if they can, and maybe I'll post. Hopefully, I'll post the link. Well, I will post the link in the description for Dyslexia Organisation Kenya and Rare Gem School Kenya, and hopefully any businesses, organisations, or individuals or whoever who have ideas, advice, tips, or anything that you can to support this school and Dyslexia Organisation Kenya generally. I'd love to have your, as I say, advice, guidance, tips, or anything else. So any individuals, any individual people, any businesses, organisations, or even, let's say, if you're lucky enough to, or unlucky enough, however you look at it, to have a job. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a job, let's say in this economy, and you perhaps can ask your manager or boss or whatever or organisation that you work for, or any organisation you're involved in, if they would be interested, that would be great. So you can find information online about Dyslexia Organisation, D.O.K for short. Obviously, that's the acronym, and Rare Gem School Kenya. Excuse me. And yeah, so if, as I say, any people who can invest, or if they know how a way. One of the things I'd love to do is try and then support the school, have like a direct debit system, so that people can put a certain amount of money which they feel comfortable putting in each month or each week, which would go to the school, and hopefully they can put that into an account and spend it on, or reinvest it on things like expanding the classroom sizes, having an ICT suite for technology so that the students can learn about technology, which will help them in the future. Playing fields so people can play football and other sports as much as possible, but badminton or whatever the sports they like. And maybe what people in the future could travel to Kenya and actually volunteer at the school and like help with like people who know a certain sport or a certain skill, they could teach them that sort of thing, and help the students as much as possible. And like one of my visions is that, as I said before, I'm a Celtic fan, and I'd love for Celtic and others, the Celtic Foundation and others, to help students as much as possible with, like, let's say, expanding classroom sizes, and helping the school to have like playing fields, or and their own sort of places where students can play sports and have fun and things like that, but also learn for the future, which will hopefully help Kenya. And on that note, I think that Kenyan politicians, even individual Kenyans and businesses and organisations in Kenya itself, and people from the diaspora of Kenyan origin or descent or heritage, even partial Kenyans like Obama maybe, could help, I think, Rare Gem hopefully, and again share their advice, ideas, suggestions, information, mentor, volunteer, teach, and train. Obviously now at the moment it's still difficult with COVID not being fully over, like to travel and all that kind of thing, but it would be great if people travel. I think there have been a few people who have traveled to teach and help them, including people with dyslexia or people who have done different courses where they help. So I think it would be great if people spread the word and help them as much as possible, and hopefully fundraise for them as much as possible. Again, I think it'd be great if they did have a direct debit system where each week maybe like people could put in like £1 a day or something like that. It would be great. And if we got lots and lots of people to do that, obviously it'd be really cool. And that could help like poorer students who can't afford the fees to get there perhaps. And again, extension of classrooms, playing fields, sports facilities, like an indoor gym and an outdoor place where they can play, or indoor hall rather, where they can do exercises and play, and hopefully in a safe environment, all being well. And an ICT suite, as I say, and different things they can learn, like things they can have, like textbooks, rulers, pens, papers, art materials for people who are good at art in the school or who want to do art, and just be empowered and feel good. And then like information people can share as well. So I think that would be really cool. Like one of my dreams would be like to have like 1 million people donating like £1 a day. That would be amazing. Like, and it would give the students such a great opportunity. And maybe like I think Kenyan politicians should help the students of Rare Gem to as well as other young people, like set up their own lemonade stores or their own water stores or things like that, where they could sell different things like healthy things or even other things that are not so healthy, but if giving the option to potential customers like have their own little tuck shops. Um, and so they learn about business, handling money, and things like that. And yeah, I mentioned about I forgot to mention the point that the gems could become like the Kenyan Celts. There's like a school which Celtic help in Thailand called the Thai Tims, and I think this could be like the Kenyan Celts, and where Celtic likes give them football kits, footballs, things like that. They can sponsor, and they could like sing songs on behalf of Celtic in like the Celtic jerseys and things like that, in the Celtic kits, so that it's like a mutually beneficial thing. Hopefully, the club will benefit as well, and the Kenyan Celts as well if they become that. And I know Celtic already do sponsor like Kibera Celtic, sorry, which is like from the slums in Kibera slums, which is another group I'd love to help. But obviously, it would be helpful to help one group at a time because obviously it's difficult to help so many people all at once. But yeah, so please spread the word and like give what you can and whatever support you can, whether it's financial or advisory information about dyslexia or anything like that, or organisations which could help. Again, maybe get your place of work to help, or again, if you run your own business, obviously you could support them with that sort of thing and offer mentorship and training as well as just funding. So it's not just monetary support. But yeah, obviously for those who are charitable, different sports teams, like football teams or different sports teams getting involved and helping them, I think would be great too. And hopefully the school will spend it wisely, as I say, on, as I say, helping, sorry to repeat myself, but just to recap, helping poorer students to afford their fees, paying for schools, meals or things like that for the students, paying for, as I say, training, technology, educational things, and also things that they can have fun with, like outdoor and indoor pitches. So obviously every little helps, and I am out. Peace out.